You're listening to the BCC podcast.
Today is Wednesday, April 12th of 2017, and you are listening to episode 96 of the BCC podcast, reaching ever closer. What? Are we doing walk-ins now? We're reaching ever closer to 100.
We come to the land of the ice and snow from the midnight sun where the hot springs flow.
I don't know what's going on now. Things get weirder as we get closer to 100, I think. What do you think, Mal? Do you think things are getting weirder?
It's just Leo being Leo, but
This is also true.
I'm inclined to agree with that.
It's pretty darn close right here.
How about you, Mace? Do you think it's getting weirder?
Oh, definitely. There is no doubt in my mind.
How do you comment on said weirdness, Boss Man, aka LQ?
I don't know. I'm just glad Hands of Time has a release date finally.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Huzzah.
Of
May 15th.
May the 15th.
All in one
Totally
week
early
again.
in the year, guys.
Absolutely. Did you introduce
That's like
me?
second quarter, isn't
I'm
it?
getting to it.
And it's
Leo,
only almost
what's
half a year
up
late.
with your weirdness today? You seem like 10 times more weird than you already are.
Hammer of the gods will drive our ships to new land.
Glenda, are you feeling this weirdness too?
I am definitely noticing his weirdness, but I don't know if I'm at that level of weirdness myself.
Alright, well, I just remembered that I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Ford. Hello, in case you don't know me from the intro.
Wow.
But, yeah. I guess this is going to be a pretty weird episode. I think the circumstances themselves are weird. Most likely because it's not one of us who's, like, I guess like a regular, so to speak, on the podcast, who formed our topic. This time it's Mal. Take it away, Mal.
Lurs is a regular
Yeah,
on the
he's a regular now.
podcast.
I'm a regular. I just never.
Not to me. Like
Yes, he
before,
is.
he wasn't on for very long, and like now he's on more so
Since
than I've
Dec-
noticed.
Like, he hasn't
Don't
missed that
say
many
that about
episodes
your
since
boss.
December.
I am technically a regular member. I am your boss. Thank you for mentioning that, Leo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, technically
Yeah.
not.
Don't fire me.
Not on this podcast.
He'll cut your
anyways.
non-existent paycheck.
Not the non-existent paycheck. I need that to survive.
Support your non-existent
Non-existently.
family.
Oh, he needed that.
All right, back on topic, everyone.
I just hit my
so,
knee.
Don't do that. That hurts.
Ow.
all
May have
right.
picked up on the recording. Let's see if that happened.
I didn't do anything.
Ow.
All right. So this time around, I compiled a list of repeated Star Wars sets. I mean, with Celebration being tomorrow from when we're recording, I'm pretty pumped for some Star Wars stuff.
So, I have to say something.
Yeah.
This weekend, I will be in the same convention center as Star Wars Celebration, not going to Star Wars Celebration.
What the heck, man?
Leo, I'm sorry.
Why, Leo? Is it just so that you can say you didn't?
No. It's just that,
Someday
There's
I
a-
will be going.
Weren't
with
you
my
also
own
in the same state as
stormtrooper.
Brick Fair, Alabama without going to Brick Fair, Alabama?
not during the same weekend.
I thought it
What
was.
is it
and
with
that's
you
why
going
you
to
didn't...
things but not going to
Where's the
things?
Highland Festival?
The
then, or
Highland
whatever
Games is
you
in
go-
Florida.
Oh, it is in Florida? You're always going to Alabama, so I assumed it was there.
No.
That's going to be home sweet Alabama.
Anyway, Leo, so why are you going to be...
Well, every year my church has this leadership convention that we all go to, and we do church things there. As this year, Easter happens to, I guess Star Wars Celebration happens to fall the same weekend as Easter. So, there you go.
Sneak in.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
But that's morally reprehensible.
Who's going to be at Star Wars Celebration? Miller, do you know?
Mark Hamill.
Is he going to be?
Well, I
Hayden
mean, I think it's
Christensen's gonna be
basically-
there. I heard. I
It's
think.
a lot of the Star Wars cast. I think even the actor of Wedge Antilles is gonna be
Oh,
there.
nice.
And
What?
he
He
doesn't
wouldn't
really
even be in
like
the movie.
Exactly.
Yikes.
He's very
Irrelevant.
sour about it, but he's still gonna be there because it's the 40th anniversary.
That's right. It is 40 years.
Excited.
And Leo isn't going.
Where's our golden C-3PO?
We already got it, I think, for 30th,
Actually,
right?
it's rumored this year there won't even be a May the 4th exclusive polybag.
That's unfortunate.
Which would be so
The other
sad.
is-
No, there will be a
Because
polybag, but not a
I love that
minifigure.
one.
Correction.
Yeah.
But that's exactly right. And I'm
Um,
kind of okay with that.
BZ Power.
Because, like, it's going to be R2-D2, and I love R2-D2. He's half of my favorite character. So,
Well
that.
That's
played,
true.
Ford. Very well played.
just so everybody knows, and I'm sure I've talked about this way before,
Given his Star Wars,
he had more of an impact on me during The Force Awakens than Han
He
Solo
actually said
dying.
the title. He actually said
Um,
the title.
Yeah, I felt worse about a droid being dead than a grown man who didn't want to be there but was just there for the paycheck. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean a smuggler dying.
Well, technically, he
Spoiler
cared a lot more
alert.
about The Force Awakens than
you-
the holiday special.
You mean the Crimson Corsair?
Yes. A
No,
pirate.
he's the
Alright.
pirate that Finn almost goes with. On
Okay,
Taika.
so-
Okay. So,
Take us away,
what
Mal.
set are we
Getting back
starting
on
with?
topic.
So, we're going to review all the Star Wars sets that were redone multiple times. This will be a list of mostly ships.
Why do I only see two
So-
links from Millennium Falcon?
The links lead to more
You'll
links.
find out, Leo.
Okay.
Just go
So
with
they're
it.
links
With
within
So,
links.
links.
we'll
New time.
start out with the Millennium Falcon, actually. So, as Leo obviously
Without
made
further
mention
ado.
of,
Loading.
let's start out with the original 2000 just beauty right
Oh,
here.
glorious. This is
Back when the Lego minifigures were yellow.
This is a work of
and
art.
the world was right.
It is a work of art.
You know,
in
with-
fact, this was one of the
honest-
first Lego sets I ever got.
Really?
Honestly,
Wow.
Yeah,
That's right. You have.
I
The,
still have it
you
on
have the
display
first and latest
in my
versions.
cabinet.
a lot of people would probably say this is crummy. No, this
Like me.
is gorgeous. This is
yeah.
beautiful.
Just look at
I
that
love
square
this
on the
ship.
side.
I'll tell
Look
you
at-
what it gets right
Look at the random blue bricks.
later.
Yes. This
Yeah,
is
What is
but-
with the
wonderful.
random blue
It
brick?
gives character, man.
For its
The blue
time
bricks,
period,
the blue
it's
TIE
great.
fighters, the blue.
I could
blue
use
in
that
Star
excuse.
Wars.
I could rip an arm off your self-mock and say it gives it character.
Have you seen
Well, yeah, it
the other
does.
Star Wars
It
sets from
does.
this period?
Sort of.
This is
not
fantastic compared
best,
to them.
like whatever. Hey, back then it was like the early 2000s. They could get away with
It was
colors.
1999, wasn't it?
In all honesty,
No,
that was
2000.
not the worst
Year
set
2000.
ever.
Oh,
But
this was the year 2000, the year the world ended.
Yep,
It was the-
that's
Yeah.
why.
So everybody died and was not really there to.
but its
Appreciate
original
the blueness.
retail
We
price
weren't
for
the only
this.
guys complaining.
But hey, I like blue, so I like this set, and I still like this set.
This set isn't blue.
I still have all of the minifigs. Not in
mean,
the best condition, and while the set is not also
Do you chew on
not in
them?
the best condition, I tried.
You
I tried
tried
to keep
chew
it
on them.
in decent
That's
condition.
pretty impressive.
I tried so
Mhm.
hard, and got so far,
I
but
don't think
In
I
the
it
end,
did
it didn't
matter in
even
the
matter.
end because it's still together.
But I mean, it's $100 at the time. Look at the Falcons that we have now. They're like,
Oh yeah, the
400
Falcons now are way better.
They're more expensive.
I mean,
The average
More
for a Falcon
expensive.
about this
Oh.
size now is 130.
anyways, I
um,
mean,
if I might comment on one thing that this Falcon did right that the others have done wrong, the front headlights.
oh yeah.
oh.
It has 3, and all the other ones either have 2 or just like
They just
not
have one
enough.
now. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right about
that's
that.
right.
I don't know
I mean,
why,
it's supposed
because
to
it's
have
such
3.
an easy
like, what the
fix.
heck? I know, right? Like make the wings thicker, but no.
Yeah, then in the
I
next
noticed that
version of it,
before.
the 4504 version of the Millennium Falcon,
No, we're skipping 4488.
we're not doing
Yes,
that
we're
one.
skipping that one.
Oh,
I told you we're not. I guess I can cue in the audience as well. We're not going to be covering mini sets or polybags.
but
so
but I saw this
So
in
no
Lego
MIDI
Star
scale
Wars: The Original
Millennium Falcon,
Trilogy.
even if it's good.
we don't care, Leo. You saw lots of things that weren't
I
there
spent a lot
in
of
Star
time
Wars.
collecting the
Many
mini kits
things.
for this thing.
Mhm.
I feel like I practically own it.
Alright. So the next Falcon obviously is really a step up.
You know,
Oh yeah.
to me, this
I
is
totally
like this
agree.
is the Millennium Falcon to me. This is the one
Yeah.
I always wanted.
We
But
still
it
kind of
doesn't
follow this
get
model.
The wings right.
Every
Yeah.
Falcon since has followed this model.
I like how it comes with one pathetic bad guy.
Hey, remember
It's like
Well,
Assault
they-
on Hoth before they even made that thing.
This
was
was
this
Bob.
Snowtrooper Bob's first
Yeah,
mission?
this was Bob.
Yes, Stormtrooper Bob's first suicide mission on Hoth. That's what this
Well-
should be called.
Wait, or if you think of all the sets going in same chronological order, what was the other? Was it Jim and Bob?
I think it was Jim and Bob. Yeah,
So this is after Jim dies and Bob gets into the hangar.
Bob's Revenge.
The Bob
This is what
Strikes
this
Back.
4504 Bob's Revenge. That's what this set is going to be called now.
So,
For the
I
end
mean,
time. To the end time.
you can tell there's a time warp between the last Falcon and this Falcon by just pure design, and Lego figures now have skin color, so that's true.
How many years did Yellow last? 2?
What? For Star Wars, probably, but if we're talking overall,
That
I
was
couldn't
about
tell you.
It lasted
years,
for
I think.
so
Well,
long.
overall,
this-
Yellow is
The
still
first
going.
one was 2000. The second
three.
one is 2004.
I know
5
in
years.
2002 they had yellow.
It would have been 5 years because it began in 1999.
I
Yeah.
find it funny. This is the same price as the original.
Yep. And it has way more to it.
It's not a brick.
This is true. Though
But
I do
Legos
feel
are
Price
that-
per piece
to be
count on the
bricks.
original is
Mal had a point.
15.1 cents. The price per
If
piece
I might-
ratio on this
if
one
I
is
may
10.2.
in defense of the old one has a lot of space. That's like a lot of play space.
Yeah, but this one isn't a brick.
Yeah, but this
But
one also has
Legos-
less space, or less accessible space, which is a
It
complaint
has
I have. about the
300 more
monitor.
pieces.
Yeah, but details don't make space.
But
They
they make
make
it look better.
details that clutter,
Mhm.
and we'll get to that.
The Millennium Falcon is like the definition of clutter.
Well, that is.
And I get that.
pretty-
But why don't we move on to the next one?
The minifigure selection
The
is kind of
best
disappointing in this one, honestly. You just get Han, Chewie, and the
Yeah.
Stormtrooper.
No, you got
No, you
Princess
don't.
Leia.
You get more.
You
got
do?
Princess Leia.
You got Princess Leia and C-3PO.
Oh,
Does C3PO
I'm not
count
seeing
as
them
Yeah,
in the pictures
C3PO.
I have. Oh, there we are.
It's in the description
Mhm.
here.
Brick set.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, it's based on
Oh, wow. the
Empire Strikes
It's
Back.
from the
Pearl
Empire
Light
Strikes
Gold
Back.
C-3PO. I do
Yep.
not
Yeah.
miss him.
I still have that one.
Moving onwards, we have obviously a really great one, the Ultimate Collector's Millennium Falcon
I want it so
5197.
much.
Don't
Possibly
give
one
it
of my
to Harrison
favorite Lego
Ford, he'll
sets of
throw
all
it and then
time.
break it.
It's
This
too
is one that I think of when I think
scale.
Millennium Falcon Lego.
And this one doesn't even get the headlight thing right.
It's got one.
It's all messed up. Look at it.
Okay,
We
if
got
you,
one
Cannot see
Mizu thing.
behind
Like,
his
it's a
bias.
huge ship. What's that gonna do?
Gonna appeal some
Modify it, you know?
fans.
man,
It-
man,
I
this
saw
is
it in
just such a
person,
Whoa.
you know.
think this is
I
the-
just realized this came out 10 years ago.
10 years
Yeah.
ago.
It's just as impressive in
Wait.
person, let me tell you.
If you want to impress your friends, this is the set you buy. But it's impossible to get these days. It's like over $1,000.
Yeah.
It's the most expensive, biggest Lego set ever, right?
Ever.
Now, did I hear
biggest
correctly
episode.
that they're
Yeah, I
re-releasing
believe
an,
so.
a UCS Millennium Falcon?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
rumors, pretty much confirmed rumors, a new
Alright.
one's coming out this fall.
So
A
what you do then,
$600 one.
all you speculators out there, what you do then is you buy 2 of these, a copy for yourself, and a copy to put in the closet, sealed up, and wait about 10 years, then you sell this.
Yep.
Couldn't
a
you do
higher
that 10
price.
years ago?
So, I mean,
Oh, do you mean this
I want to
upcoming
talk
one?
about the minifigure selection.
Yeah, the upcoming one.
Oh, I thought you meant this old one.
No.
Well, we got interesting cast. It's like all the... They still hadn't redone anything yet. It's got
Yeah.
Ben, Chewbacca, Han, Leia.
I hated that
The only
old
one
Luke
that's
hair.
really
But no,
redone
Yeah,
is
it's
Luke
not
with
good.
his woman's hair,
no,
which
no
is
C-3PO and
disgusting.
R2-D2, though. I don't get that.
Yeah.
Because they're non-essential.
How dare you.
You probably got them in
What?
a $10
How
$500
dare you call my
to-
favorite character non-essential?
It's the ultimate collector.
You'd have hundreds of them by then.
None of it is essential.
Good
It's the
lord.
ultimate collectors. You put everything in.
You know,
Can I make a quick little comment about Chewbacca?
no.
No.
I hate this old Chewbacca.
What?
I don't like it.
What's
I
wrong
never
with
liked
reddish
it.
brown?
Yeah, the color I don't have a problem with. It's the eyes.
What eyes?
What's
And it-
wrong?
Exactly.
What eyes? He doesn't have any.
I don't like the newer
Then why are you
Chewbacca
complaining about them?
because I don't like
Because
the
he
newer
doesn't
Chewbacca
have
how he has the
eyes.
ugly, like lighter color all over his face, which is way too much.
Yeah.
I like the new Chewbacca.
I don't.
I hate the new Chewbacca.
I welcome the new Chewbacca because it's so much better.
He doesn't look
Now I
like
have
Chewie
like
to me.
now I have two of them. We'll get that later.
Really forward.
Yes, I do.
But hey, at least it's 9.6 cents a piece.
I would love this set.
That's
so
better.
much.
Oh, yeah.
Better price to piece
it's-
ratio than the previous two.
I wish I had it.
It's a pretty
Everyone
solid
wishes they
set.
had it.
It's just a piece of Lego Star Wars eye candy. Like, that's just... It's very detailed,
But
very...
Again, don't give it to
You
Harrison
could look at
Ford
it for a very long
to sign.
Wait,
Has
Ford,
anyone seen
did this
that,
really
by the
happen
way?
once?
What? Oh, so I'll just describe it for anyone who hasn't. So this guy comes out like it's like a talk show or something, and Harrison Ford's there. This guy comes out with the UCS Millennium Falcon, and he's like, "Hey, Mr. Ford, can you?" Not me. Can you sign this? It's like it's over 5,000 parts. It took me forever to
And
make.
then
It cost
he
like
drops it.
$500. Please, it would be worth like everything if you sign this. And it's like, okay, just give it here. So he gives it to him, but then he deliberately drops it, shatters into like a million, like just it shatters, and then he picks up a panel that somehow stayed together, signs it, and then throws it behind him.
Was this
Wow.
okay?
It
Was
actually
this-
happened.
Was
That
this like a
stage-
where was this on TV or
Yeah.
was it like a setup then to be funny or?
No, I think it's just like he wanted to do it.
Oh,
I have a feeling. If it were
I
a
have a
setup,
bad
like,
feeling about
look,
this.
you don't crush someone's hopes and dreams like that.
Technically, he
Especially
did
not
get,
with the UCS Millennium Falcon.
Technically, he did get the signed piece, and it's going to be worth like $3 million at this point.
Yeah,
Especially
but,
when he cleans it up and rebuilds
Yeah,
it.
And
Yeah.
Harrison Ford dies.
of course, that was like before The Force Awakens came
All right,
out.
Ford, you've reached your limit of bashing Force Awakens for one
I'm
episode.
sorry. It's just
We still haven't
Sucks.
gotten to the Force Awakens.
we'll take
a
$1 out of your fake paycheck every time you mention it from here on out.
but I need that for my fake family.
All right, I think we've talked about that one enough, though. Let's move on
Yeah.
to
The
79,
MIDI scale,
95, 1,
Millennium Falcon.
75, 65, 79, 65, 1.
79.
This is one I have.
7,965.
This is,
Whoa, you have this?
they went
Yeah,
through,
I have this. This is,
Whoa.
I don't have any of
My
these.
cousin has it, and by default, I've only seen it.
this is the best minifigure spread of any of them.
But still, no R2D2
This
and
is-
C3PO.
No, but if you get loose land
Still.
speeder in combination with it, you get them.
I think the year that this came out, either the year of or like just directly after, they came out with a set. I think it was another escape pod set.
Yeah,
and
the
it came
escape
with that,
pod.
So fine,
And that was like really cheap.
and it comes with Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
have the escape pods.
So,
You know, you kind of
It
question
is
why,
indeed
but you know, it's Darth
614.
Vader. Who's gonna turn on a Darth Vader minifig?
Darth Vader, man.
It's so he can
It's
cut
a-
down Obi-Wan Kenobi.
well,
Exactly. And he has
So
the
they went
hood,
through
so
the
it's like
whole-
perfect, like
Reality
scene,
where they fly out together.
like scene ready.
You know,
Yep.
I actually saw a commercial for this on TV when it came out on network
Really?
television. Probably during a football game.
So they went through the whole minifigure redesign at this point.
Yeah, this is the
That-
first set with the new Luke hair, wasn't it?
I think so.
Perhaps it
It
might
has
It also
New
has a
Luke
new
and-
Leia hair.
Yep.
ugly Leia hair. I despise newer Leias.
I
What's
agree.
wrong with
Just
what's wrong with the buns?
Because classic is
It's
best,
too dark.
But
because
they're not as good.
Yes, they are.
but they look better.
Also,
Chewbacca
I just
still
wanted to
hasn't
note,
changed.
it is 2011 at this point. and they were still
Like
using
now?
the same torso design as the very first Leia.
Well, they still
Hey,
have the same Han,
if it
pretty much.
If it ain't Baroque, fix it.
This is actually a different Han because he had leg printing.
If it ain't Baroque, make it
Hey.
romantic.
No, Baroque period. Best period.
they
Same Chewbacca.
Yes,
kind of
this is
made
a great
the
Chewbacca.
Ben less credible. He doesn't look like Alec Guinness. He doesn't look like.
What do you mean?
it wouldn't-
What do you mean he doesn't look like Alec Guinness?
It doesn't. It looks like a more. I don't know.
I think
it
he looks
just-
fine.
He doesn't look fine to me.
He looks
Of course,
enough like
actually
Alec
having
Guinness.
this set, I know all of the issues with it, but it's still a really great set.
I mean, the intrinsic design is a bit flimsy.
How's the interior?
Interior is
It looks
good. I
good.
mean,
I've seen it.
obviously it's basically the same as the one you have for, which we'll get to in a little bit, but less beefed up. They,
Isn't
like,
it
enhance
essentially the
details a bit
same
more.
as the 2004 one?
Well, actually, I don't know what the inside of the 2004 one looks like. So
I had a picture of it
So,
somewhere.
Yes, it is, but there's a few modifications.
okay, wait, I'm looking at the
I think
inside
it's-
of the 2004.
I think it's a few modifications to make it a little bit more
Oh no,
hollow,
it's very
so it's
mu-
a little bit more playable. on
it's
the
very much
inside.
different than the 2004 interior. Very
Yeah.
much different.
But
I
they
mean,
both
the
have
structure is similar, but
they both have the sabacc table, though, right?
Yes, they have to have that.
Mm-hmm.
They have to have the chess table.
Necessity.
You know, you'd
Yeah,
think
they do
that
have
at
the
Star
chess
Wars
table, but
Celebrations
it has
they'd
better
have tables
benches.
where you could play sabacc.
What do you mean better benches?
like the way, like the seats aren't red this time, and they actually sit like booths.
Ah,
I do like the engine in the 2004, was it?
Yeah. Which one uses the orange Korok Kal shield?
that's
Not
the
this one.
2004.
2004. Okay.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Wow, that's a cool part.
Yep. Good luck finding that on Bricklink for a reasonable price.
Seriously.
One thing I don't like about this,
The 2011.
that they actually kept for the newer one, and we'll get to that one, is the cargo smuggling thing.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
I don't like the placement of it. I like the feature, but I don't like the placement because it's in a place that's really awkward to get to with your
Yeah,
fingers.
though
It's
with
just-
the way it's built, I'm not sure how they could have put it somewhere else.
I get that too.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically, it makes it more symmetrical.
Did
but
they
it's
improve
not
the
very
landing
good.
gear? And let's just move on to this one now.
gear?
Yeah. Let's just move on to the.
That's the next link.
Somebody
in
else
the,
say it, please.
What you like this set?
I've already got
I
it.
like it,
love
but I
this
need you to
sec.
say the name of it.
The Force Awakens Millennium Falcon.
Thank you.
What's this thing about Kanji Club?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Something about
Kanji
Kanji
You're
Club.
gonna make me say it in a way.
Why-
that's
by the
gonna
way,
be
why are the
annoying to
headlights
most of
red
our
in this one?
fans.
Why are the headlights red?
I
Um,
don't
I know, right?
Were
they're
they red in the
pretending they're
movie?
lasers.
I don't think so. In
Yeah,
fact, I'm
well,
pretty sure they
actually,
weren't.
I think that it lends credence to the fact that they are lasers because this is the first one with the missile launchers.
Yeah, it is.
And they are directly next to the would-be lights.
Were there guns on the prongs on the fork?
I don't know.
I don't know how
Maybe.
accurate this is. I don't think there's supposed to be guns there.
In many ways, this is very, very similar to the last
Oh,
Millennium
it's
Falcon.
almost the exact
In
same,
every
just
single
with minor
way.
improvements. Like the front panel thing, it has this rail that it kind of glides on,
Yeah.
as opposed
Yeah,
to
that's
just
new.
being kind of left there to flop around and stuff, which apparently is better. I don't know the difference because I don't have the older one.
I do. It's probably better though. It wasn't a huge deal in the older one.
The
It's actually-
interior is awesome.
What? Ford likes.
The interior is awesome.
The engines are
If you
like
take out
literally
the new
exactly
car-
the same as the last version, except with the
It's
little...
exactly the same, but they improved it.
Yeah, there's a bit more detailing.
They made it a lot more detailed.
Obviously, the
Definitely
benches
has
are all
the
brick built
best,
instead of seats this
chess
time.
table.
Oh,
Like the Dejaric table.
the Didgerak
and
table.
thing
That's a
is, like-
shield, isn't it?
It's
Yes.
Captain America's shield printed,
Yeah, that's
Nice,
pretty
nice.
cool.
and it has the benches, and they're like built up, and they have stickers. So
Don't you love
It's
yeah,
stickers?
cool. No.
Well, they're good stickers. They're good
I
stickers.
am very
And it's
good
like
at putting them
it's
on,
colored
though.
in a very roomy way and stuff.
And I like they actually
And
have
it has
the
like
recess
junk all
parts
over
in
the
the front
place. And
for
then
this one. Before we'd only see that in the UCS version.
the hyperdrive actually is just another thing
That's a
that
cool
I
looking
kinda,
hyperdrive.
that I really like because it's very like detailed and stuff.
Yeah, all
Very hyper.
very greebly.
Very
Yeah.
drive.
And then of course you have the main like that center portion with the guns.
Mm-hmm.
I
And do
don't know if
those
they did
open
the
up?
same.
Did they improve the cockpit at all in this version? Because that's one of my biggest complaints with the older
It's still
version.
pretty small.
I mean, they
still
obviously
pretty
can't make
small.
it that much bigger,
You can't
but
make
the
it
way
fit
that you
four.
couldn't really sit Han and Chewie on it before.
You
I think it's
can.
basically
Let's
the
have
same.
a-
You
If
can, but it's
finagle
not
it a bit,
easy.
you can. But this time, the problem is now Chewbacca is taller
Ugly.
at the head.
Oh, wow.
He's ugly.
Wait, is this a new Chewbacca head mold?
This is the new Chewbacca.
I didn't know they gave a new mold because I haven't gotten one of these new Chewbaccas. I just
No,
saw
it's
the
a new
printing.
mold. It's a new mold, and now he's taller.
He's gotten taller.
Well, I thought it'd be 12.
I like it. Don't knock it.
I don't. It's
Do
why
any of you
so much
have it,
like
by
blonde
the way?
fur on his face.
Do any of you have
That's
it?
the no.
No,
He's older?
it should be gray fur. He should be older.
Okay,
I like
should
it.
be
okay.
old
First off,
man
yes,
Chewbacca.
it should be gray fur, but in person, it's not as blonde as you're saying it is.
Okay.
I really like
It's
the
like-
bowcaster. The firing bowcaster.
It's good. Also, the crossbow piece was introduced in the set, and it's great.
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about.
And you get a
Looks great.
BB-8.
Yeah,
Everyone's
He's-
favorite droid.
He's rare,
my
and
favorite.
one of my favorite.
except for R2D2.
He was one.
R2D2.
He was one of the best parts of that movie, LQ.
What?
He was the. I gotta stop saying bad things about the movie. Well, actually, no. This is a good thing. He was the best thing about that movie.
Start
I liked
talking
him.
positive
Or did they
about
improve
it,
the
Ford,
landing gear
then
on this
you'll
one so they
like
can
it.
actually the minifigures can actually go down
What?
the exit ramp?
What landing gear?
The landing gears
Soviet
are
There's no
Russia.
gear here.
fixed and static.
Yeah, they're like that in the other one too, but they're at least
They're not-
taller.
It's not gear.
They
yet.
are fixed and static, and you must remove them by pins.
Yeah, same as the other
So
one.
I'm guessing no.
Darn,
they have
because
not
it's
fixed
so
them.
it's really hard to actually use the ramp on either of these.
Maybe
You
one
can't.
day they'll get it right.
It's not tall enough.
You know,
One of these days.
Also, it comes with random bad guys that don't matter at all.
Kanji Club.
All right,
Bad.
I'm
so
sorry,
now
what?
now
Let's
guys,
move
we
on.
kind of went over these
Yeah.
all. It's time to reach a verdict. What do you think is the best version of the Millennium Falcon?
One for
UCS.
Taking into
2004.
account everything.
One.
Taking into
The
account
UCS is the best
account
one.
Price, minifigure spread, aesthetic, all of it.
UCS.
Even with the price,
Yeah,
Mace.
I have to-
Even with the price.
The former price, the retail price, I would have thought was reasonable. Now it's not.
I would say the 2011 version.
Yeah, I would agree.
I was also gonna
Because
go
it has
with
the original trilogy people that everybody
Best
cares
minifigure
about.
spread.
And it definitely has the best minifig spread. While the interior, as far as I know, isn't the best one.
It's not the best.
It's
It-
not
definitely the
like it's not
Force
the
Awakens
best,
is better,
but it's
it's
not
good.
terrible.
It's not even not terrible. It's good. It's
It's
definitely
good, yeah.
good.
And while it has gaps, it's like that's excusable. You're going to be looking at it from a
Look,
distance.
and in person, it's a great display. You know, before this, all of them had kind of like their quirks where it wasn't the best display, but this one is where they got to the point where the Star Wars sets were finally like mostly
Getting good.
solid all the way
Yeah.
through.
It's like it's good for play and display.
Yeah.
I'm kind of torn between the 2011 and the 2007 one.
Oh boy, I gotta go back and look at the 2007 again.
You have the
2007
2007 is UCS.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. I
Yeah.
keep getting the 2007 and the 2004 one. UCS, like I said, that's actually probably the best Lego set ever. But the reason the 7965 2011 one wins is just because it's actually affordable-ish.
affordable.
you mean
But
Gosh. What have I done?
So wait, how many? So
The Falcon just went too
what's gotten the
fast.
most votes then?
I haven't cast my vote
I
yet.
think that the 2011 has so far, at least.
Who's voted for 2011? Say I.
I did.
I did.
Hi.
So 2. Who's voted for the UCS?
Oi.
So 2 for that, and Glenda, what did you vote for?
I kind of split my vote between Ultimate Collector.
You can't
You gotta
do
choose
You
that.
can't do a split vote.
We've split points in the game before.
This isn't a
No.
game. This is real
This
life.
This isn't a game.
And real life isn't a game. Fine.
So may I cast
Taking
my
into
vote?
account affordability, I'm gonna have to go with the 2011.
Okay.
2011, yes.
Leo.
All right. My vote is for a set that has not been released yet. It's for the version.
Boo.
It's for the version of
Boo.
the Millennium Falcon that I hope will be released. That comes with Lando Calrissian, Nien Nunn, General Kraken, and Lieutenant Blount.
Oh, great.
Leo, that's
Okay.
not coming.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
Always
want
the
it
Leo
to
edition.
come.
But
Alright, so I guess the
Apparently,
2011
they're coming
Millennium
out with a
Falcon
new
wins.
Lando, but like whatever.
Alright. That would be all for the Millennium Falcons. Let's head on to my favorite ship, the Slave One.
Yes.
Actually,
starting out
we
with-
prefer indentured servitude.
The indentured servant won.
The first one was pretty slick. 7144.
You can s-
Pretty
Look at-
slick.
Pretty slick.
Yeah.
It's a cube.
I mean,
It's a cube.
that is actually honestly.
Oh my goodness,
I
it has
gobbled it up
blue.
for $20. Like that's
it does have
its
blue.
price. $20. I just
It has
Take
blue
it
and
like
it's
that.
Okay,
$20.
yeah, it
Okay.
is $20.
Not
That's
terrible. Considering
and
the
it
time
is
period, it's
early
fine.
set.
Look at all
let's
these
face
textures.
It. It's
Considering
It
the
looks like a
time
mound of
period,
dirt.
it's okay.
It does. Think about it. Remove the wings in the cockpit. This could be a hill.
Frodo's house.
Yeah.
It's really, really
When
sad.
hobbits take to the skies.
we got the original Boba Fett. I have plenty of those, and the original Han
Who
Solo.
flies a
and
hole
Carbonite.
in the ground?
Boba
Come on.
Baggins was a very peculiar.
Boba Baggins.
Let's face it. At
When
least
Boba
this
Baggins
set,
reached his 111th birthday, the entire Shire.
this set kind of set the foundation for all the future of the wing.
Yes, it told us
system,
what not
so
to
it
do.
was pretty
He
much.
was tasked with bringing the sacred Han Solo and Carbonite to Mount Doom,
Jabba.
aka Jabba the Hutt's palace,
I thought it was more like Jabba the Hutt's fat rolls, but
to be kept
let's go with
forever.
that.
to try and
Alright.
release the 3 puppeteers inside him.
All right. Let's move on to the next one, which I've got to say I have a slight lean towards just because I like Jango Fett so much.
Boba's better.
I actually have this set.
This
and-
is
Fett's
there's
Slave
some
One.
really big problems with the set, but there's also some really cool things with this set.
This is a great set.
yeah. I
Yeah,
have this set
it has
personally, so
Pohatu's foot edition.
Yep.
I mean,
And people said Bionicle parts didn't work with Lego.
Boom.
I know, right?
Proof.
Boo.
You know,
And this is
it
also
has the
they
only
don't
figure
to...
of Boba Fett as a kid.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Only
Actually,
and it
no,
had
there
the-
is a more recent version.
I don't
of Boba
believe
Fett as
you.
a kid. It came in an advent
But there
calendar.
is.
Look it up.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Ford's
yeah,
right.
that's right.
Ford's right, you know.
Bam.
Okay.
I know my stuff.
It looks better,
So
honestly, when
this
it's in like
was
gosh
basically
mode.
the holy grail of prequel lovers Slave Ones, because it had the only Jango Fett for a while and the only young Boba for a while until
The
really
Advent.
recently. I think 2011,
What else did
2012
Jango Fett
for
come in?
Jango.
He came with the
I
Corporate
wanna say
Alliance
2020
He came with
droid.
recently.
Corporate Alliance
tank droid, and he also came with Advent as a Santa Jango, but
Yeah.
very different there.
Because they
I-
thought they were going to release episode 2 in 3D, but then they got bought out by Disney.
I was looking forward to
I saw
episode
one
2
in 3D. It wasn't
Me
really
too.
that great.
Yeah,
I saw one.
I saw
I-
one in 3D.
I saw
I
one in
was
3D.
looking forward to.
I liked it.
2 and 3.
3D. That's sad.
1 in 3D, but I never got the chance to.
You know, it would have been
Because
nice.
everybody was like, no, it's terrible. But I'm like,
Because
but
it was
it's my
episode
favorite
1.
one.
I mean, no, it's not the movie that was
Mom.
bad. It was the 3D that wasn't anything.
Yeah, It was kind of just like, we'll never get to experience Star Wars in a real theater,
Yeah.
so let's do it. And then...
What was it? Was
really
it a
wanted to
year
see that one
later
in
that
theaters,
they
too.
re-released Jurassic Park in 3D?
I don't
did.
remember
Because
that.
I remember going
They
to
did.
see
I do
Jurassic
remember
Park
that.
in 3D. I can't remember if that was a year
So-
later or 2 years.
But I really love this set. This might be.
I have to say, I love it because the secret compartment with the bombs
The
was
secret compartment
really
in my
awesome.
ring,
The-
I fill
Whoa,
with an
wait,
underdog
hang
super
on.
energy.
They
fill.
had the sonic concussion bomb thing.
They were like orange heads, so they were like Green Goblin's pumpkin bombs. Only they were in. There were like 4 of them, I believe. Then they have the compartments next to the blasters, which you could put in the West Star 34s while Django was. That was pretty cool. I liked hiding things in there. It's just an overall
And
pretty.
lots of things.
Yeah, right. It's pretty awesome set. It's got a good color scheme. I have
Obviously,
to-
it's not the most polished because it's an older set, but for an older set, this is one of the best
Yeah.
old
Oh,
Star
yeah.
Wars sets.
really
Mhm.
good.
It-
Let's move on to
it's-
its next one.
Yeah, the
A 2006 Slave One, which came right off
6209?
of Revenge of the
So,
Sith.
just keeping in mind, the Jango Fett Slave one was $50. This one was also $50.
My cousin also
and
has
it's
this one.
practically the same design, honestly.
Well,
It's
the
just
wings
beefed
are
up
Just
more
a
different.
lot cooler.
The wings.
The cover
are
picture was
different,
better. Then
Yeah.
they did
The
not take the
compartments
Jango
are-
Fett Slave one picture from a flattering angle.
What do you mean?
Like for the box art for the Jango Fett Slave one, it's at a
Oh
really
yeah, you can't
awkward
really see
angle.
anything.
It
Alright,
looks much better in the
It
other.
has an
image.
awkward charm to it.
So who here
So-
saw the Han Solo affair when it came out on Lego.com?
The
I
one.
don't
Not
know
me.
what that is.
I did. Yes, I
You
did. I
what?
had to remember what it was.
You remember
Yes,
the Han
I
Solo
remember.
affair? All right.
Yeah, the one where they're chasing Han
So
and
he
carbonate
cheated
all
on
around.
Leia?
Yeah.
Oh, that. Oh right.
That was a good
Yeah,
stop
that's
motion.
what.
I might have seen my
That's
younger
why it was-
siblings watch it and not know that that's what it was. I don't know.
It was around like 2006.
Yeah, it was 2006.
So
It was when the set came
yeah.
out.
Yeah, I don't
So-
remember.
I do not remember if I did.
Then you probably didn't.
You see, this is a great set. It comes with a.
But it doesn't have
Beskar,
Pohatu's shoes, so it's not as great as
IG-88.
Jango Fett's.
Really?
But we get the first IG-88 and Dengar.
Oh, I forgot they came
Oh,
with this
yeah.
set, which is that's a plus. Though Dengar kind of sucks.
Oh come on, that's a great Dengar.
But it comes with the Bespin guard too.
Yeah, Bespin guard.
With a
Bespin
smiley
guard.
However,
face.
IG-88
awesome.
was pretty nice, as he is actually like silver.
Oh wow, yeah, he is metallic.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Dengar also has a smiley face.
Yeah. That-
Yeah.
He
They're
was
still-
so happy to
they're still
fail
going
in
with the old
capturing
school
Han
blasters.
Solo.
Oh yeah.
And of course, now we have a better
Everything's old
version of
school.
Dengar. So
Dengar when he was a ninja instead of a toilet paper wrapped head. So. So honestly, I think the build is a bit clunkier than the Jango Fett. Like
But-
the Jango Fett seems a bit smoother on the front, and then you got
yeah,
the
it is.
But this one has a
Awkward.
rocket launcher.
And it has brown.
Technic cannons, man. Technic cannons.
flick fire.
No
Brown
flick
is
fire
better
we
than
found
reddish
here.
brown.
Nope.
Is that canon?
Technic cannons.
Yes, it's canon. Brown is better than reddish brown.
Technic canon, Ollie?
So it's a pretty
I
cool
like the Jango
set.
Fett
I mean,
one better. This one's not
yeah,
bad. But do you have this one?
I don't have this one. I'll tell you.
My cousin has
The-
this one, so I know how it is.
This one's probably. Let's move on to the next one, which is probably the definite version of the average scale slave one, in my
Yep.
opinion.
This one I do
8097
have
one.
as well.
Flick fire missiles. Oh boy.
I don't really like this one as much.
This one
It's
comes
the
with the
red.
updated Han
Green.
Solo,
It-
which I like.
It's the Metro Red that gets me.
So
Yeah, this is the first one to come with the him and carbonite, right?
It's a cool
This-
boba too.
Huh.
And you get
Yeah,
Bosk.
I mean,
That is a
And it
great.
comes with Bosk!
yeah.
It
Oh,
is a
God,
great
boss
Boba Fett
goodness.
minifigure.
It's the boss.
So, I mean, I have this set, and I mean, it's pretty cool. And I mean, the flick fire missiles aren't as effective as
And actual
compartmentalized like orange missiles. The function worked fairly well with them.
Does it have the
And-
Technic rocket launcher?
That was the last one.
No, it's like more of a build that you have
What a
to.
disappointment.
You're a disappointment, Leo.
By the way,
Ooh.
price for this one's $80.
Not bad.
Hey,
Not
Ooh,
bad.
looks
really?
like it, yeah.
Eh.
It's got like a Han Solo
Is there-
cargo hold, actually.
Is
so
there a gap in the
That's-
middle where you flick those flick fire missiles?
What?
Well, it like closes and opens.
No, I mean a gap in the back, because I'm looking at one of these pictures here, and it looks like there's a
it's
bit of...
for the orange missiles.
Yeah.
That's what.
I don't like it.
I actually very much like.
I didn't really like this
set.
one
Like,
from the start. Just saying.
I had it. I have it, and you know, I think it's good. The color scheme,
I like
think
what it
is
looks like from the outside.
pretty great.
Yeah.
And if it can hold the new Han Solo carbonite piece, then that's a plus there.
It does, so
It
that's pretty
invented that piece.
cool.
And it comes with the Boba Fett gun with the pin on the end.
Yeah, I like that.
I like
Boba Fett
I
doesn't
like the
have
new
leg printing in
configuration.
this, sadly.
What?
Boba Fett did not yet have leg printing in this, sadly.
Neither
Ooh.
did
Boba Fett's
Bosk.
leg printing
And-
and arm printing is very on and off. It's like whenever
His cape is
he has a
his
big
cape is
set,
more
they
consistent
decide
these
to
days.
print.
I like it.
But you know what he does have it in is in the next, the UCS Slave One,
Best one.
750601.
The
That's
best.
Hands down.
Oh
That's
yeah, I think we can all agree. Like right now, pretty much this is the holy grail
It's
The
better-
of
definitive
Slave Ones
It's
right
pretty
now.
great.
This is
It's-
like a bunch of people's favorite Star Wars set ever.
It's
I
because
will
it's
own
lie.
it.
you know
I
what
will
would be
own
the
it.
best thing ever? To have both this and the UCS Millennium Falcon.
Oh man.
Whoa, hang
U-
on.
And
hang
UCS
on.
Cloud City.
Hang on. Piece count 1996. That was the year I was born. Best set ever. Best set ever. This is
Alright.
also the only UCS set I've ever seen at a retail store other than a Lego store.
That's because it's not a cheap UCS set, but I feel like for what it is, it's actually not a bad price.
It's not at all.
Hey, they even have a clip to keep the
Yeah.
Han Solo and carbonite in.
hmm
Huh.
And they have like a little like
Stand.
I remember watching the designer video for this. They have a little compartment to where like if you
all
drop
have
the Han Solo and
compartments.
carbonite in there, or like if it gets dislodged, you can open it and it'll like find its way into that like opening, so you can get it out.
Cool.
So you can't, so it won't get stuck in there. And like that's a cool feature that they put in, I think.
I like it because its minifigure selection is very Empire Strikes Back. Like, it's got the Boba Fett. You gotta have the Boba Fett. You have
Very
the
detailed
Han Solo.
Stormtrooper.
You gotta have the Han Solo.
It
You
also
got
has
the
a new
Stormtrooper
Bespin
in his
guard.
plastic armor, and then the Bespin guard. Like, that just screams like that scene in Empire Strikes Back. Well, it's just, I think it's very, very charming in just that aspect. Even.
Why isn't Lobot in this set?
I was gonna
Yeah,
ask.
where's
if this
Lobot?
is the
Lobot
same
doesn't
thing.
matter.
Lobot does matter. He's one of the heroes
he
of Star
doesn't.
Wars.
Lobot is Lando's Chewie. He's important.
All right, so now that we've gone through them all, let's vote.
Well,
UCS.
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 I don't really think there's any arguing.
yeah,
Actually,
UCS.
I'm gonna argue 2010 one.
Majority rules.
Really?
What?
I
The
just think
Jango Fett?
I
this
think
still
choice.
gets the Slave One across very much. Actually, my second choice is the Jango Fett one. So
Blasphemer.
I'll go
my
with you.
third
L2.
choice.
I'll go with you.
Another reason
Oh, I
I
know
didn't
that.
point this out, but another reason I like this the UCS over all of them, they actually made parts specifically to make this Slave One more accurate. More specifically, the
All
canopy.
right, if it has exclusive parts, I'll give it my vote.
The canopy, they made that like the smooth out canopy just to make it as accurate as they possibly could.
All right. That really
like
increases the value of the
100%.
set. I will vote for this one.
100%.
All right.
I'm going to own it one day.
I think-
I will own it.
Since the UCS is the obvious winner here, let's go on to everyone's favorite rebel fighter, the X-Wing. Starting off
My
with
favorite is the A-Wing.
7140. Who cares, Leo? 7140, the first X-Wing fighter.
Oh, this
We
one.
got Biggs Darklighter. I mean, come on, that's enough reason that this should get all the votes.
Favorite already.
He died!
This is actually one of the
Biggs,
smoother
no.
older sets, I'd
Yeah, this
say.
is actually
like,
one of the older sets that doesn't look jarring.
it actually looks like most of the other sets.
I,
pretty
um,
much.
I got this set back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah. Ford, you're
I
like
wish I
the
still had it built
oldie.
because it was cool. I love that
Yeah,
thing.
that is
But
cool.
you would have been
great.
what, 3?
Um,
4?
No, they actually did a re-release.
Re-release, oh. Wow.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did do a release.
Either that or
so-
I got it back in like 2000 when I also got the Millennium Falcon. It was like a bulk thing. It's pretty cool.
So,
So
I
you
like
have
the
Biggs
little
Darklighter
maintenance
somewhere?
Walker card they have.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Biggs is the best, obviously.
Then you
And I
have
also
I mean,
have,
look at
I
that
guess I have
mustache.
mustache guy.
Look at that.
Rebel
Look at that
mechanic.
beautiful.
Mustache
Got
guy.
R2D2, the best droid.
Look at that flowing
obviously,
mustache.
So, mm-hmm.
Look at that flowing mustache.
And then the other guy's mustache, the engineers.
Look at Luke's
It's got
face.
a pretty snazzy handlebar. Luke looks pretty plain.
He looks so full of himself. Look at that expression.
Well, let's say this is after he blew up the Death Star and rescued Biggs' life. Alternate universe here.
Carried Biggs to safety on the wing of his X-Wing.
But yeah, I remember
Oh.
getting this set, and I love this set. I wish I still had it built, because I'd love to get some of the newer ones, but they are way too expensive.
And, I mean, honestly, it's a great older set. I mean,
Oh yeah,
compared to
it's
the
like,
Slave
it still
one.
holds up pretty well.
Oh, 2
Yeah.
looks like
It's got
he has
these
a
It
storage
20...
still looks like
compartments,
the
Don't-
stuff they're releasing.
Don't
pretty
they
much,
essentially
only
use the same design for 2002 and 2004? And
They use it for a lot
and
of...
partially
I think
2005. Well, 2006 they redid the nose of it, but it's still the
Look
same
at
basic
R2's
idea.
neck.
What neck?
What about it?
That white part. It's 20 feet
Now
tall.
You got
look at
something
this
wrong with the
neck.
white
Look
bar?
how
I just
small his
found.
head is. His head is 1 centimeter tall. His neck is 2 inches tall. He shouldn't even
Look at
have
this
a neck
neck.
at all. That's a terrible print
so-
job. That's a terrible print.
They redid it in
I didn't
2008.
like the old R2 at all.
Calm yourself.
It's
It looks terrible.
$30 for this.
And to be honest, I never really
Definitely, I
liked
would
the old R2D2
buy it.
anyway.
Like,
Hey, the
So
old
they made a
R2D2 has a
UCS.
classic chart.
yeah, the
Was this the first
Ultimate
Star Wars
Clo-
UCS?
No.
No, I think it was like a TIE fighter, wasn't it?
Probably a TIE Interceptor, if I
Yeah,
remember
the TIE
correctly.
All right,
Yeah.
this was 2000.
So, 7191, the Ultimate Collector's X-Wing fighter. I mean,
There's
It's
only one
underwhelming.
image of this
pretty
thing.
cool.
The problem is,
It's-
we
it
don't have
looks
enough
cool,
images,
it's just-
and it's just kind of
eh. It is kind of
It's very blocky and very unrefined.
It's
Look
still
at the price.
cool, kind of in its own way, but definitely not $150
I feel like
worth
it's
of
trying
cool.
to be 2
UCS.
mega blocks.
LOL.
Look at it,
This
2
is
mega blocks.
UCS.
Mm.
Well, then
Look at
again,
the
so is
package
Jim and
design.
Bob. That's UCS too.
I mean, there's not really much to talk about.
Yeah,
here.
there's
It's
not.
just-
So let's move on to the next one. Wait, what is with 7142? Is this the exact same set?
It's
It
a
is
Yeah,
a
re-release.
re-release.
That's
It's the
what
exact
I
same
said. It's a
set.
What the
Re-release.
heck?
It is a re-release.
It has
just
the
that-
same box art.
When does this ever happen before?
Yeah.
They
in
got rid of
Lego?
the system though, so
Yes, it has. It happened with Western.
that is true.
Now
And in
this
Pirates.
So moving
2015
on
was
to
the same as 2009.
4502 X-Wing fighter.
This is
Ah.
the
Yeah.
one I remember.
Oh.
This might be my favorite one to date.
It's got
I have to agree.
Yoda's hut. It's got Luke with his
Backpack.
Yoda training backpack that you can't put Yoda on, unfortunately.
Someday, when you are
Yeah, you
older,
can.
They
made his backpack specifically so Yoda could be put on.
And the seagulls.
All right,
It has
Leo.
it has the handles so you can have Yoda hold on to the
Now
back.
run, 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 jump. I can be your backpack while you run. Swing from
All right,
the
so
I
This
can
is
be your
what
backpack
BCC's
while you
famous
cry.
for singing, obviously.
Run,
green
run, jump, and now
vines of the swamp. That's pretty swampy stuff.
Swamp
Like,
of
it
secrets.
It is.
Just gives you that feeling.
Swamps of
Cave of
Evil
Evil,
Eyes.
anyone?
I can't stop
Now I'm
this
trying to
feeling.
see exactly what the differences are between this and the 7142.
The entire
The nose cone has been rebuilt.
Yoda's
I
hut.
think I might like the
Yoda.
old
Yoda's
nose cone
hut.
better.
I want Yoda's hut.
Yoda's hut is cool though, and that
Oh.
actually holds up today.
Mhm.
I'm positive
does.
that the X-wing in this set is the exact same as the next X-wing we'll look at.
Well, let's look at that one then.
Well, some changes to the back to the rear.
I really like 4502.
No, this was $50, so it's pretty good. 8.9.
Yeah.
Oh.
Funny enough, my cousin also has this one.
Huh.
this is the
Now-
6212.
6212.
I actually had this
For
one,
the
I
record, we
believe.
probably should have mentioned this
Really?
earlier, but the best place to be following us for this would probably be Brickset. I'm gonna put
Yeah.
pictures in the podcast too,
Brickset.
but if you want to
Yeah,
get more
only
pictures,
mention it-
go to Brickset.
Wow, toward the end of the podcast.
This isn't the
How long have we
end.
been
This is
going?
only the
Oh
beginning.
my.
This is just the
Oh,
beginning.
man.
Technically, we've been
There are a
going
lot
on
of Star
for
Wars
about an
sets,
hour
man.
anyway.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna have to be
So-
like a series of episodes, honestly.
If we want to
Well,
do it right, it will.
I mean,
so yeah, let's look
yeah,
at.
since
talk about
we're
this one.
mostly
If we're
covering
gonna do it, we're gonna do it
vehicles.
right, boy.
But it comes with Wedge Antilles, hero of the rebellion.
Yeah,
It comes with all of the characters.
What?
except
It comes with a
Basically,
lot
like
of
all of like the
characters.
major like
Han and Leia
a lot of
and
major
Chewie.
characters.
Why?
Well, hang on. It's not just like Han and Leia. It's Hoth Han and Hoth Leia.
That's a good point.
So-
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Big.
I
People
actually
say
had
that
this
about
set
Chewie.
and I actually liked it. Like, you can just change the striping on it. They provide you with that to change from Luke's Red 5 to Wedge's whichever.
Red.
That's cool.
Red 3, Red 7,
Red irrelevance.
Oh, hold on.
Red 9.
Red irrelevance.
Well,
Red zero.
point is,
Hey.
it gives you that option, and it just, I thought that was pretty cool.
Hey, there's one missing here on our list.
What's? You mean the
let me
one with
find it.
Porkins?
It might be.
It might be.
I can find
What
it
is
if
this
you
missing
keep
BCC?
discussing, or we could just cut
We-
We're
part
missing
out of the
the
podcast completely.
we're missing the 2011 one.
the 2012 one.
2012, yeah, I have that one.
I didn't even remember they made
He's red 2. Red 2, sorry.
He's red 2.
There we
I'll
go.
put it up now.
Yeah.
There we go. Should be on the dock.
Should be. Yeah, alright.
Yep.
Should be or
Good.
is.
Alright.
Jack
so,
Porkins.
Porkins. He died for us. Sacrifice.
Pull up,
He's a
pull
hero.
up.
Okay.
Ah.
I like how on the box. Okay, we should probably like introduce the set first.
Where did you guys post
Alright.
the link to this? Did you put it in the
I'm
document?
wondering.
Oh, okay.
Posted it in the document.
The Red 5 or
Yeah, with
The X-wing, yeah.
it.
Oh, I already had that.
It should
one.
just be X-wing Starfighter.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it
I found
looks-
it. I found it.
This,
It looks
I just found
cleaner than the other
I don't
one.
like this one.
9493.
this,
I love this one.
This is a good
I like
set.
the last one
I
better.
have it.
This is a
It's
really
got
good one.
Porkins, though.
It's probably my favorite.
Picture's still loading.
Other
Oh,
than-
that
So I
is
like it
the-
comes with another droid. I like
Yeah.
a different
R5,
astronomic
D6.
droids.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I like the shaping of the nose now. It's not as
yeah,
blocky.
2 droids. That's cool.
And this is basically the set. From what I understand, this is the set that they kind of like used to modify for the later versions.
Yeah.
That are still on shelves.
Hey,
So, like,
we got
is this the same one that
first
Pose is modeled
decent
after?
R2.
Pretty much, except the wings are a little bit different.
I
And
honestly
the
really like Pose.
Cone things.
Is there anything more to discuss on this one? Because we can just segue
You can only
right
see
into
so
Pose.
many X-wings.
Oh, but what
You're
about
announced
the
it,
very
yes.
large Red 5?
Oh yeah, the Red 5. It's all right.
It's a better UCS than the first one.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is. It
definitely.
definitely is. It's still $200 though. I'd rather have the Slave 1.
So
and
this
only one lame R2 minifig.
this black and orange one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pose 75102/1, I guess. -1, sorry.
Dash Walter.
I love
Under
the
the
colors.
Twilight.
Pose got some stuff working for him here with the orange and black.
Of course,
I
a
really like the
$20
logo.
price increase.
Yeah, well,
It's not worth it.
$80.
Not
Yeah.
worth
Yeah,
it,
it's
but
not worth it. It looks great, but
It's
it's
a cool
not worth
paint
it.
job. It's a cool paint job.
Plus, there are only 2 named minifigures here. I expect the Resistance X-Wing Pot and the Resistance Ground Crew to both have names. I know Resistance Ground Crew has a
This has a
name. I've
terrible
seen
price to
his
piece
action
ratio.
figure.
Bobo Adobo, Mouthless Joe.
And then the latest one, well, there's not much talk about this one. I might as well just get to it. They're a Resistance X-Wing fighter.
75149.
AKA
Basically
Money
the
Dash
exact
one.
same thing in blue and gray.
Yeah.
With Lor Santeca, the character we all know and care about.
Where did
His
he
death
come
was
from?
Tragic
so
death.
sad.
I'm
He
pretty
came
sure he was originally
completely
going to be
out of left
Wedge's
field.
character, but he wouldn't come back.
Oh, that's sad.
I wouldn't come back to get killed off either.
I would.
I
I
would.
want my character to have an
You'd
end.
come back to get killed off.
At least it has a flame trooper.
In Star
They're
Wars, if your
important.
character
Yeah.
doesn't die, someone
Mainly.
will use him later.
I mean, probably
He
this
does
is
in old age.
for some reason feel like this is a better value than the Poe X-Wing fighter, because Poe has hair and helmet here. And
That's
you still
true.
get BB-8, and you get a flame trooper, and that old guy.
Also, it's blue.
That's
I like the
true.
colors
And
on the
it's
old
blue.
one better.
The colors look awesome. Now imagine
That's
the blue
true.
in the place of the orange on the black one.
Ooh.
That would look awesome.
Man, I want that now.
You can't deny it
Black
would
and blue
look
forever.
cool. But then it's part of a movie that. It's part of a movie that.
Ford
Oh,
hates
Well,
with
you've
a
already
passion.
used up your ability.
Eh,
You've already used
oh,
up
it hurts.
your entire
It hurts that I
stockpile
can't
of
do the thing that I want to do.
That's fine.
Stop, he's already dead.
Oh, so what's our verdict on X-Wings so far?
Is it bad? I don't
Trying
like
not to
any
let
of them that much.
nostalgia blind me.
So
I
I
kinda wanna go
would
for the
say
Resistance X
I
one.
would say the 2012 version in terms of form, but I give a very slight edge to the one with the with Yoda's hut.
Yeah, I was gonna say Yoda's hut just...
Yeah,
If they
I
ever
agree.
redo the
just-
X-wing,
wow.
I want them to make it so that it's Empire Strikes Back related, and it comes with Yoda's hut. I don't care how pricey they have to make it. I would buy that in a heartbeat because I want Yoda's hut.
It might
Alright,
be
Lego.
nostalgia blinding
$1
me,
million
but
Yoda Hut X-Wing. You heard for it.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
go
Full
for Yoda's
scale
Hut as number
model.
1.
why can't we just get Yoda's hut? Why haven't they made another one ever?
Why haven't they made the tree that he goes into?
Why haven't they made a lot of things
Right,
in Star
like,
Wars?
why
Yet we
haven't
just
they
went
made the
through
King of
lists
Evil?
of sets that are exactly the same, and there's still so many more we're gonna have to do on another episode.
Yeah.
I gotta go with the Yoda one.
What about you, Glenda?
I'm stuck between the Yoda one or for some reason the Resistance X-Wing fighter.
Really?
See, the Resistance
not
X-Wing and
bad.
Poe's X-Wing are good. They're just so expensive.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not
Price
buying either
is
of them.
abysmal.
But we're taking into account the price.
Okay, fine.
That's why
Money
UCS
is no
Millennium
object.
Falcon didn't win.
So, in that case, we still like the Resistance more, Glenda?
No. The answer is no. You can't.
You're allowed to say it just to spite Ford. That's legal.
No. It's not legal.
Yes, it is. I am the
I kinda
law.
like the 2000.
I am the Senate.
I like the 2006 one.
Did we,
We went through so many, I forgot which one the 2006 one is.
There's too many of them.
It's
It has Wedge Antilles.
Okay, that one.
6-2.
The one
the one with
that
everybody?
I'm gonna have to go with
Yeah,
2012
that's a
because
good
it
one.
comes with Jack Porkins,
Mm.
and it's the only one I own.
Porkins.
I still go with the Yoda one. That's been
Pull up,
that's
pull
been
up.
the X-wing my entire life. I gotta go with that one.
Hold Porkins.
And hey, you want to know what Jack Porkins did after this?
He went to become a government agent.
Valhalla.
And he got top men working on it.
That's my favorite line.
Wait,
Top
what's that from?
Men. It's from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, I didn't realize.
When they find the Ark, he's like, "We got top
I
men
remember that
keeping
now. I
it,
just didn't realize that
keeping
was
it
him.
together or whatever."
You didn't realize
Top
that was
men.
Well, that's gonna have to do it for us today. Actually, we still got way more to do. So if you're interested in this topic, leave a comment. Make sure we do this again because we've got way more sets here on the list. We've got
Yeah.
the TIE Fighter,
This
Bespin,
was
Yeah.
Land
kinda
Speeder.
fun.
And Toby,
And I'm probably
That
going
could
to
take us
add
for
more
100.
at this point if we're going to do a whole nother podcast.
Toby Echo Zap. Don't worry, we'll get to your emails. We have top
Yes.
men working on it.
And like there's
Top
like we have a
men.
document of like sets that we want to focus on, but there's even more redos that they've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Within
last
a
week
year of
we were
each
doing
other.
all the reviews, and I named the what's it called? Luke's Landspeeder.
Yeah.
They've done that
Yeah.
like 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
You know that? Like
And
4 or 5
only-
times.
Only 2
That's
Mos
cool,
Eisley
right?
cantinas.
We need more Empire
Was it in the My
Strikes Back
Slice of the
sets.
Candy? The first one? I'd have to check.
Yeah.
We need more Phantom
We do
Menace
an
sets.
entire
there.
episode on Star Wars sets that need to happen. Honestly.
We need more Attack of the Clones sets.
I agree.
We need more,
more.
like, just. We
No.
need more prequel trilogy.
Where's my
in
$120 set? That was that giant laser thing from Attack of the Clones that they had that they shot at the corporate. The Trade Federation.
Just
sphere.
isn't that
Yeah,
what is it
those-
like? What are they
It's an
called?
Super Zappy
They-
Happy
AT something.
Cannons.
ATAP, I think.
AT something.
I'm probably
I'd
wrong,
have to check.
but I know what
But
you're talking about.
anyway, like I said, if you enjoyed this, please leave a comment below or join the discussion on our Discord server. You can also check out the link to that in the description below. And
wait,
send us
did
an
we ever
email.
mention
Please
that-
have them.
Did we ever mention that Admiral Ozzel founded the National Socialist Party in Germany after he was choked by Darth Vader?
I knew it.
What?
I knew
It's
that,
more
yeah.
references to actors. Look it up on Wikipedia.
Wiki is your
wait a
friend.
minute.
With parents'
Mace.
permission.
Mace, what was
Yes.
that you said before?
We don't have time for this.
I can't remember. I
We
can't.
I
went overtime
believe you
last
said,
week.
I knew it.
So email us at
Shoot.
thebcccrew@gmail.com. We'll get to those emails next week. I
I thought it
promise.
was the BCC podcast.
Knew it.
Oh, yeah, it's the
Emails.
BCC podcast at
It
gmail.com. So, for Ford, Glenda, Leo, Mace, Malaris, and myself, LQ, we thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Farewell.
May the force be with
May
you.
the force be with
May
Always.
the force be with you,
May the
peeps.
force be with your face.
May the force be with you.